What is AI? What is artificial intelligence? We're going to jump right into it and talk a little bit about this new conversational or chatbot AI. But in general terms, artificial intelligence, AI, is simulation of human intelligence processes, speech recognition, decision making, visual perception done by computers, right? And if we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of it, what we are talking about is not necessarily artificial intelligence, but it's heading towards that direction. In our talk today, we are going to be focusing mainly on this conversational AI because there are so many different variations of it. But the big one, and the big one that has an impact on education right now, is this conversational AI and how that integrates and affects the education realm. Right now, AI is working in our phones, in our Netflix, in our Google Maps, Apple Maps. When I jump in my car, my phone knows I'm on my way to work. It'll send me a little notification telling me, hey, it'll take you 10 minutes to get to work today, right? So this is something we're dealing with regularly already. This is kind of the next step in that type of technology. We see a little bit of it as well with our spell check, with Grammarly, right? If you have Grammarly installed, it knows, right? And it'll give you ideas and prompts and things like that. And I like to think of this Chat GPT as kind of the next level, right? It's going up a step. It's getting a little bit more intelligent with what it's able to do. So, the big name right now is this Chat GPT. And what is Chat GPT? It is a conversational chatbot that was released back in November. It really hit the education realm early December, right before winter break. It's great when you tell teachers, hey, by the way, there's something new out here that might impact the way you teach. Yeah, it's great, it's great. But what can it do? It is a chatbot that searches a database, right? It has its input, it's been told to look at, and it can generate an output. Formulaic essays, different briefs, computer code, lyrics, poetry, so many different things that it can pour out to you, right? And when looking at statistics and all of that, it was the fastest growing platform to reach over 100 million users in about 2 months, right? So it's out there. Kids know about it. Teachers know about it. People know about it. They're starting to use it. And there was some concerns, right? We'll come back to that. We saw articles in December. Teachers fear that ChatGPT will make cheating easier. We saw the end of high school English, the end of the college essay. If you went to this program, this website, and asked it to write a 5-paragraph essay on Abraham Lincoln, guess what? It could. And it did. And it sounded pretty good at first. But one thing we realized really quickly is when submitting this to our teachers looked at that and said, that doesn't quite sound right. So it was quickly realized that it's missing something, right? And what's it missing? Creativity. It's missing what we do best. So, that wasn't the end of the story. Where's it going? Microsoft has invested a lot of money into this platform, in this program, and it has recently launched a beta program or a pilot program with its search bar engine, Bing. Right? So it's integrating this type of technology into the search bar. Snapchat recently announced that it will be integrating artificial intelligence into its program, right? And that one's a little concerning to me because that is going to be a fully functioning chatbot. So when you have a kid who's like, oh, I don't have any friends. Ooh, this AI is my only friend. That's a little concerning. It's going to be integrated into Google. Google has already announced it's been working on a new program called Bard. Google's been investing in the AI programming since 2014. So it's more than just Chat GPT. And what's coming is coming at a rapid speed, right? These technologies are moving quicker and quicker, and this is not going to be a one and done type of technology. It will be integrated, and I'm already seeing it integrated into different note-taking applications, all of these different tools. So it's not something that we can just turn a blind eye to and it'll go away, right? So we really need to think about, okay, how are we going to introduce this to our students? When do we introduce this to our students? And how are we going to use it as a school? How are we going to use it as parents? How are we going to allow it into what we do? And how can we allow it to make us better? Right? So all of those things are questions that I brought to our upper school team. And these are continuing conversations. So right now I don't have all the answers of exactly what we're going to do. I am meeting with our English Language Arts department next week, actually, to talk about, okay, what does this look like for your specific classes? All of those things sound pretty alarming, but it really shouldn't be. What I want this to be is more of an awareness for you, saying, hey, this is out there. Hey, just so you are aware, here's some percentages, some studies that I found. 58% of grade school educators are aware and are concerned about the impact on cheating. That seems like an alarming amount, but that also means that 42% aren't necessarily concerned or not aware of it yet. Over a third of educators believe it should be banned in schools and universities, while 66% support students having access to it. So that was one of the things I found interesting. When it first launched, educators were resistant. Hey, nope, we don't want this. We don't want to have anything to do with it. But as more and more came out about it, they became a little more receptive to it. Okay, how can this impact what we're doing, and how can it elevate? Right? How can it elevate what we're doing to make things a little bit better? Here's some percentages on what educators plan to do with the technology. And then how do students perceive it? So I did pull up a couple statistics on that as well. Over 9 in 10 students are aware of it. They're normally pretty quick to catch on. I would say a majority of our middle school and high school students are already aware of this technology. Lower school's a different game altogether. It's not an area where we would be introducing. We're still building the foundation in lower school. But middle and upper school,